Welcome back,
Up next
folks.
for the
As we go, a little technical difficulties there, Dusty.
Justin Downs. Courtesy runner number at second base right now is Aiden Schreiber in for Miles McLaughlin.
Yeah, a little technical difficulties, but we're back. It looks like the Redskins got it running. And we have 2 outs in the inning now.
Absolutely.
That's a pass ball. That'll move up the runners.
As Benwell's fastball gets away a little bit there. Benwell sets, fires. And first baseman puts away. And we'll be back after these commercial break.
Today's broadcast of RCSPN is powered by Freeman and Associates. They've been trusted since 1984 for your personal law and family law and criminal law here in LaPorte County.
Welcome back here, folks, as we go into top of the second.
Leading off for the John Glenn Falcons, number 13, Gabe Goodsell.
Where Dusty has Goodsill stepping back in.
Yeah, Josh, and it looks like the Redskins will strike first as 1-0 here in the top of the second as the Falcons try to maybe even this score up or potentially take the lead.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, I think this is the time of the ball game where where the bats kind of get going a little bit there, Josh. It is nearly on cue.
There's a 1-1 count there. And a second strike there. That's a 2-2 count here. As Goodsale comes in with a 364 batting average. Has a 2-2 count here. And gets him looking as Boyd.
Up next for the John Glenn Falcons, number 17, Archer Rust.
So Archer Rust stands in here. Arch comes in with a 295 with 22 appearances on this year. As the interference is going to allow Archer to go second.
Yeah, Josh, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered as the Falcons will have a runner in scoring position with only 1 out in the inning.
As sophomore Polian
Up next, number 2, Regan. Benwell.
Boyan. Never mind. As Benwell, excuse me, folks. At second here. Runner in second. Just a bit outside there. As that one's fouled back here is Benwell, the pitcher. So 1-1. And that's going to drop in as a first and third.
Yeah, and I mean that one just, it was just able to find a gap there, and yeah, as you said, now runners at the corners with still only one out. I mean, the Falcons can do some real damage right here.
Absolutely, they can. That's going to be a sacrifice fly there. It's a 1-1 ball game.
Yeah, the Falcons
Up
will
next,
even up
the
the
John Glenn
score.
Falcons, number 3.
I mean, still only one out in the inning there, Josh. I mean, it's looking like it could be a big inning here for John Glenn.
Absolutely. And Boyd gets out of the inning there. And we'll go to another commercial break.
Yeah, I mean, the John Glenn does even up the score, but yeah, just a good job there by the Redskins, able to limit it to just one, as we will go into the next half of the inning all tied up.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the second. There, Dusty. What have you seen so far here? It's similar to what we saw in Walkerton, as it's going to be anyone's ball game here, as it's a 1-1 already.
Yeah, Josh. I mean,
You're at the bottom of the second.
Game, it was a pretty good one, but I feel like this one might have potential to even top that. I mean, it's going to be hard to, but with a tie ball game here in the bottom of the second, I feel like this one has a chance.
Absolutely has a chance. A strike one there. So that's going to be out of play there. And he gone. That strikeout.
Yeah, what a good pitch right there. I mean, the batter clearly looking for something else and just got sat down with that one. I mean, it's just a really good pitch there and able to just blow it by him.
Absolutely. It's Benwell. Settled down after the first. It's a strike there. And right in the hands there. The 2 quick strikes there. As Venice just barely holds there as we go. It's a 2-2. And another strikeout there from Benwell.
Up next for the Knox Redskin, left fielder, number 25, Rocco Denise.
As Rocco stands in for the Redskins.
Yeah, it's now Falcons pitcher kind of dealing, able to get two batters up, 2 batters down, and my goodness, that's a pitch right there, Josh.
Absolutely is. Is now bringing the heat here. As it pulls away here on that throw is Hodgins.
Yeah, it's barely able to get a piece of that
Up next
one.
for the Knox Redskins, number
Talk
3, the
about
shortstop, Regan.
tipping the ball as that one somehow gets to third and an errant throw will keep the inning going.
Just in a little bit there. There's 2 balls there. As a pickoff attempt there, and no good there. That ball will be caught.
Okay, fans, after completion of 2 innings,
Yeah, I mean,
score
good
tied,
work
1-1.
there by the Falcons
Just a
pitcher. I
reminder
mean,
once again, the
able to
South
get
Bend
those
Cubs
2 strikeouts, and then I mean,
sessions
just
are open down the
able
left
to
field
get the
line.
third out there in the
And
inning.
restrooms are
Kind of
located behind the
slight
dugout.
work
Both
here
sides.
for the Falcons as we'll go to the top of the third.
Absolutely, has been dealing here. So is Xavier Boyd, as we might see a pitching matchup like we did in Walkerton here in South Bend. As Drew King set.
Gentlemen, we want to remind you, coming up next week, Monday, is Memorial Day. So, as an early celebration, since we have a good group here tonight, if there's any veterans or active military, if you would please stand, and the crowd, please give them a great congratulations. We thank you for your service.
As Allison standing in here and on deck is Drew King.
For your John Glenn Falcons, number 4, Leland Allison.
As Leland trying to get something going against his pitcher, Xavier Boyd. That one's just a bit outside. As the umpire says no good there as we go. 2-1 count. As Boyd sets, fires. Allison goes fishing. Gets word with a strike on the play. 2. 1 here. And finds that outside corner. For 2-2.
You got some money?
And just missing there as we go. Full count. That ball is going to be skyrocketed here. And Boyd puts it away.
Up next for your John Glenn Falcons, number 6, second baseman, Colin Hamill.
As Hamill stands in. Hamill singled in his previous at bat. And swing and miss. As Hamill just a little bit early in the last one. And a shortstop for the Redskins puts him away.
Up next, number 1, right fielder, Brendan Hodges.
Hodges stands in here. Just a bit inside. That one's fouled off. Well, excuse me, swing there. Chopping that lane foul.
Yeah, Josh, and As the Falcons pitcher was dealing there, I mean, it looks like the Redskins pitcher is doing a good job here. That's 2 outs in the inning, and that was a little too high for the ump's liking.
2-1 count here is 2 balls. 1 strike. As Boyd fights back there. As a hitter, Hodgins got to just get to open space there. As that's miles and miles as this minor league ballpark. As a full count. The senior. As sectionals come up here. And a swing and a miss as Boyd fired up after that strikeout. And we'll go into the bottom of the third.
Yeah, and I mean, Josh, I was thinking, maybe, the bats could have, got going as we saw them, start popping off in the other inning. But I mean, I think it's more going to be a pitching duel as 2 great half innings there, and we will go to the bottom of the third, still tied at 1.
Absolutely there. As Benwell's been dealing, Boyd's been dealing. Something's got to give here as we go. Which pitcher is going to break first there, Dusty?
Leading off the bottom of the third for your Knox Redskins home team, pitcher Xavier Boyd.
Boyd stands in here. Just a bit outside there as we go. Pitcher on pitcher. That one goes in for second here.
As now not able to find the strike zone as the count goes 2-0 here in the bottom of the third.
That's a 3-0 count here.
Yeah, and I mean, Josh, I think something to have to do with this is having a left-handed batter. Usually it is a little harder to pitch to left-hander.
Absolutely there, Dusty.
Is that Miles? Up next for the Redskins, number 4, 80, Stevens.
Eber standing in here. The runner on. As that fake bunt attempt has worked anyway as a pass ball there.
For Xavier Boyd is Gary Fix.
As a 1-1. Here as we go.
Yeah, Josh, and back-to-back lefties. So that's pretty crazy here as we have a runner on second and a 1-1 count.
That one's unfouled. As this game is moving quick like it did in Walkerton. That was a thriller. Just pulling it with a walk-off. That's picked back there. That's 2-2 here.
Yeah, I mean, great job here by the pitcher, able to get even 2 strikes on this lefty. I guess a little more comfortable after seeing a second lefty there, Josh.
Absolutely. There's a full count here.
Yeah, and it's going to be a full count. Runner on second. I mean, you really got to go after this batter right here. I mean, you can't really try to work anything crazy and try to let your defense help you out.
There's a walk there.
Next up for your Knox Redskins, number 35, the catcher, Kane Weber.
As Weber stands in here.
Yeah, and finally not looking at a lefty here. Maybe the pitcher here can do a little more work here with the righty and potentially get a double play.
Dusty, have you been watching Major League too much, buddy? Because you go with the righty, the lefty, as we go into it. I mean, a great movie, though, but I don't know. It looks like he's just kind of pulling his fastball lately there, Dusty.
Yeah. I do think it's, a little harder to pitch to a left-handed batter than a right-handed batter. Because, yeah, I mean, you're looking at the plate, and it's not the same. You're used to a right-hander. The left-hander comes up, and it's a little bit harder there, Josh.
Absolutely. That one's just a bit inside here to Weber. As Bimo's having a little bit of trouble locating those off-speed pitches in this half inning. Catcher just telling the junior to lock in here to get back into the zone that he was rooming with as we go. That's a 2-2. There's a pickoff attempt, and it almost happens there as we go, as he looks a second. Now he's in the stretch. Sets, fires. Just missing.
Yeah, and very demonstrative of the pitcher there. clearly wanted that one to be a strike, but the ump was not having it.
Absolutely not. You could tell how much Benwell wanted that one as we go. In a swing and a miss. As he don't.
Next for Knox.
Yeah, great pitch there. I mean,
Third baseman, number 20.
you're gonna have those emotions of wanting that pitch, right? But to be able to come back and just fire a pitch in there full count and get the out. I mean, that's a good showing of determination right there, Josh.
Absolutely. We call that clutch. That was a very much of a clutch gene by Benwell as we go. As Knox trying to get in that second run here. That one's fouled off the shoelace. That's Fletcher. The 1-1. Just a bit outside.
Yeah, and I mean, pitcher has to be a little careful here as, I mean, just really wanting those pitches, but the umpire is not giving it to him. I think if he, harassing the umpire a little more, the umpire might just not give him any pitches. It's, you know what I mean? That's how it kind of goes, with umpire pitcher relationship. I mean, you got to kind of, keep it a stack, even though you think that that might have been a strike, right, Josh?
Absolutely. And a strike 3 on that one. And another strikeout for Benwell.
Up next,
I mean, I guess, the umpire, kind of
down.
Maybe listening to the pitcher a little bit there, Josh. As, I mean, it was a good pitch there. Could have went either way and was able, to go the pitcher's way there.
And a pop out to Ben there and putting it out. As he Houdinis that half inning. We'll go into the top of the fourth. Still ones.
Yeah, you could tell a little bit of frustration still out of the pitcher, but I think the umpire might be warming up to him just a little bit. That was a good outing there in that half of the inning for the Falcons pitcher. I mean, and it's been a pitcher's duel in the past couple innings.
Absolutely. So you're saying there's a chance for the ump and John Glenn's pitcher to be buddies as we go?
Yeah, Josh. I mean, I think there's a chance.
I think there's a chance as we go and to our commercial break here with our top sponsor, Freeman and Associates here. They've been a top lawyer group in LaPorte County since 1984. Proud sponsor of Regan's Corner with wiffle ball and our high school broadcasts. Go check them out if you need any personal law, criminal law, or family law cases done by them. And we'll go back to the action here.
Leading off top of the fourth inning for your John Glenn Falcons, number 12, McKee Pulliam.
As Pulliam stands in here, takes one. And that's going to be a base hit by Pulliam. Great piece of hitting there.
Yeah, I mean, just able to get that between the gap between the shortstop and the third baseman. Yeah, really good piece of hitting there to start the inning off here for the Falcons.
That's good, so. Swings for strike one there. Oh, excuse me, swing there. Tried stopping, but couldn't there. As the price was just too high for good sell as we go. On that one as we go. As he moves up the runner there. On that fielder's choice.
For the John Glenn Falcons, number 17, Archer Rust.
As Rust looking to get his fellow underclassmen pulling in here. He's looking at the concourse here and good old the Cove here and the Four Winds. One strike here. That ball is going to be right on the corner there on the line, because that's going to be a couple. As Archer puts it in on that line, and he ends up with a double.
Up next for
Yeah,
John Glenn
Josh,
Falcons,
just
number
a
2,
great
Regan.
piece of hitting right there. My goodness. You know, it was a bit of a sacrifice, to get the runner in scoring position and then just a rocket down the right field line, able to score that run. And, yeah, it makes it a 2-1 ball game there, Josh.
Absolutely. As Benwell fouls that one off. Ball one to the one. That's a 1-1 count here as we go. Just a bit outside there. As the center fielder is going to put on his horse and put it away. And sacrifice as the runner moves up as Benwell does his job.
Up next for the John Glenn Falcons, number 8,
Yeah, there's
Gavin
another sacrifice there, Josh, able to move the runner up to third. And now potential for another run here in this inning with 2 outs.
There's a strike there. That's 2-0 here on Bowman. As Gavin takes. And gets called looking on that one. And Boyd with a strikeout. Just looking like nothing happened.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, just a little bit of a walk-off there, right? I felt like, that pitch didn't get to the plate before he was walking off the mound there. Nonchalant.
He pulled a little bit of a Steph Curry there. He knew the strikeout was already there as that 12-6 was filled as we go.
Yeah, a little bit of swagger there for the Redskins pitcher. But just like that, the Falcons take the lead. I mean, 2-1 here in the bottom of the fourth. And they look to hold this lead.
Dusty, what's our Guardian Pro Painters keys here for the Redskins to kind of bounce back after giving up a run in the top part of the inning?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to do some work here as going to have to do a little bit of digging to, potentially tie this ball game up. But it really looks like this Falcons pitcher is dealing as of late. I mean, having a little bit of struggle there with the lefties. But I mean, it kind of feels like every other batter is kind of mowing him down there, Josh.
Absolutely. He's got to be having about 5 strikeouts so far here, roughly. It seems like every out for John Glenn here has been from the K. Just a few pop outs, a few ground outs. Here as Benwell has been mixing his pitch as
leading
well.
off for your hometown team, the Knox Redskins. Number 15,
here.
Connor Lenhart.
Yeah, let's see what he can do with this work here in the bottom of the fourth.
Absolutely, as Lenhart staying in here as we go. Here on this Monday night telecast of baseball here on RCSPN. As he just misses the batter on that one as we go. Everhart knows the 4 Gs of dodgeball. Dip, dodge, and dodge. Avoiding that one as we go. There's 2 there as Bill possibly pulling that fastball a little bit there and get more speed. It's a 3-0 count here. Gets him. Much needed strike there for Benwell.
Yeah, able to come back with a strike there. A well-needed strike at that, and there's a 3-run count.
As a catcher's interference there.
Yeah, Josh, and that's rough there for the catcher, as looks like the pitcher was getting back that at bat.
Number 6,
Catcher's interference is gonna allow the runner to get to first, and now the tying run is at first base.
Absolutely is Fettis looking to take a ride on an ocean as we go. Stream as we go is trying to get to open space here. Strike 1 there.
Yeah, good pickoff there, able to keep the runner honest.
Right past the third baseman there.
Yeah, just a shot up the third base line. I mean, a little too much heat there for the third baseman to get to that one, and that's going to be
up
a
next
base
for your
hit.
hometown Knox Redskins, number 25, Rocco.
Runners on first and second.
As Rocco finished. As we're talking about favorite sports movies, we talked about Major League. Why don't we just talk about Rocky while we're at it, since we got Rocco Fennis here in the batter's box as the runners on first and second. As that's going to be a bunt. And everyone's going to be safe. That's communication errors here for John Glenn. Allows the bases to be juiced here as we go.
Up next for the Knox
Oh,
Redskins,
God. I mean,
Regan Boyd.
the only person you look at there is the first baseman. He needs to be on the bag there. As I don't know where he was there, Josh. I'm just in disbelief. Bases loaded. That's absolutely huge because it's still 0 outs, and now it's bases loaded here for this batter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's just something that cannot happen as a first baseman. And now, I mean, bases might be loaded, but if you're the pitcher here, you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay locked in, and you can potentially get out of this with no damage done. It's just going to be a little rough.
Yes, it is. There's a 2-1. One run already scores here, tying the ball game up.
Yeah, Josh, and if you're the
Up
shortstop,
next for your hometown Knox Redskins, number 8, the pitcher, Xavier Boyd.
I mean, I know you want a double play, but the play there is at home. You cannot just let the runner score, and that's exactly what happened there, Josh.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah, in that situation, double play, could be home first, but yeah, going to second with that is just what would you say, like a rookie mistake there, Josh?
I mean, you gotta get the double play there as bases are loaded there. I mean, you want to see him possibly go home in that situation first, but
yeah, no, if I'm the coach there, 100% you're going home with that. Because, okay, you get the double play, but you allow them to tie it up. You want this game to be 2-1 at the end of this inning. And, just going to second with that one, and then the errant throw to first just made it even worse.
Absolutely. Luckily, the third base runner did not see it, read it. Have a stolen base there. The Redskins to get on the board there. As a 2-0 count here, 2 balls, 0 strikes.
Yeah, just unfortunate occurrence of events here for the Falcons, as the Redskins do get 2 here in the bottom of the 4th, and they take the lead just like that.
There's another pass ball there. Redskins score another one. This Hamill gotta be a little bit better there in that situation.
Yeah, now it seems like the Falcons are a little discombobulated. As I mean, you know, so many emotions going into every play that's happened in this inning, in this half of the inning. And yeah, I mean, it's just you had the lead coming into this half of the inning, and now you're down two.
Down two, you're coming into this game, second year in conference, playing against your rival in a big venue event here as we go. That's a full count there. And a walk.
Yeah, and I mean, in this position right here, you know,
Up next for your Knox
was
Redskins, number 4.
I
Aiden
would
Schreiber.
definitely have a talk with the pitcher here because it looks like things are getting a little out of hand here as that walk there is
Eber is the last.
not a good sign.
Schreiber.
One out.
As Schreiber stands in here. As the PA announcer gets a little laugh out of the Redskins fans here as we go. Spin low. Looking. And finding that outside corner there for strike one.
Yeah, good pitch there, able to make the count 1-1.
Courtesy runner Garen Phipps in for Xavier Boyd.
And gets it called right there. Has 2 strikes, 1 ball here. As the junior looks. Sets, fires. And gets him.
Yeah, just a good pitch right there, able to really fool the batter and get a huge second out.
Up next for your Knox Redskins, number 35, Kane Weber.
As Weber fouls that one off. There's a breeze coming in here on this nice, beautiful day here in South Bend, Indiana. As that's going to be thrown away. And he's going to go third.
Yeah, I mean, just a big boost there for the Redskins, able to get another runner in scoring position there at third. I mean, 2 outs in the inning, but yeah, any base hit here is going to score 1.
Absolutely. That's 2 strikes here. Ben's just got to work back here. Maybe a high heater. curveball in the dirt. That's going to be my second guess there, Dusty. A curveball in the dirt there as we go. It's 2-2, trying to get him going fishing.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to get him go clubbing, right? Is a pretty good pitch, just not able to get him to nibble.
Absolutely.
Oh my. That's trouble.
That was a hard one to judge there, as that was a wicked hop as we go.
Up next for your Knox Redskins,
Say
number
E6,
23,
or do you
Chase
say
Fletcher.
an RBI single there as we go.
Yeah, you see, Josh, I mean, I think if you go back to that play, that happened bases loaded. I really do think that if you go home with that, you not only get the out at home, but you keep stability, right? Within the situation, and that going to second allowed an errant throw, to go to first, and it just kind of really blew up this inning here for the Falcons. I mean, you don't always know what play to make, but it's like your coach should have been able, to tell every single player on this field, what plays to make in those situations there, Josh.
Absolutely, and it's been errors that's been Achilles' heel in this inning. Foremost here as we go. That's what's blown up so far here in the bottom of the fourth for the Falcons.
Yeah, there, Josh. I mean, errors, is also, another big thing here in this inning. And it just kind of seemed like they lost composure after that play, and the Redskins somehow score 4 here in the bottom of the fourth. I mean, really, if you're the pitcher here, you're just trying to do anything that you can, to just get out of this inning.
Absolutely, it's been all fires. And a great stop there from Rust. And pulls the first baseman away.
And also, talking to the pitcher, it allows, the
South
infielders
themselves want us to let you know that the gift shop will be
it
closing in about
allows
10 minutes. They have some great sweatshirts,
the
t-shirts.
coach to really,
cool out there,
to
so
calm down,
check it out.
all the players there in the infield. I do not understand why, even now there hasn't been a pitching talk, a pitching visit, mound visit.
Because that one just guys in the dirt there as a runner moves the third.
Knox Redskins, number 1, Justin Downs.
As Downs stands in here with a chance to go to RBI land as we go. As Downey. There's our first and second here. Just a bit inside as we go.
Yeah, I mean, that pitch right there, it kind of shows that, the pitcher here is a little bit out of composure. And, I mean, it's, you got to really, slow the tempo down here for these players. And that's what a mound visit does. But, I guess the coach just wants to let him play and just try to get this last out of the inning. Now we're going to have a talk here with the umpires.
We're going to have a talk of a possible balk as we go.
Yeah, I guess we're going to say no balk there, Josh?
They're going to say no balk here or a warning here to Benwell.
Either way, 1-0 count.
As a 3-0 count, sorry folks, as I'm a little off on the scoreboard here, as we're not used to having this handheld scoreboard. It's nice as we go.
Yeah, 3-0 count here. I mean, 2 outs. You just need 1 out to get out of this inning, and that's what you really need.
And a strike there. Benoit's just got to find it in himself to get these next 2. That one drops in there. And an RBI
Up next for your Knox Redskins, number 15, Connor Lenhart.
as Lenhart steps in here.
South Bend Cubs, I want to thank you for coming. And if you get an opportunity to check out their schedule, they'd love to have you back for a home game. Thank you.
Welcome back here as a pitching change here. As the freshman, Hamill, stands in.
Pitching change for
Hamill,
John Glenn
5
Falcons.
innings.
In on the mound is number 6, Colin Hamill.
5 innings this year, 7 strikeouts, 0 walks, 2 earned runs on the year. Opposing batting average against him 0.118 on the year. Here, Dusty, what do you think about this young pitcher here in Hamill coming in this pressure situation?
Yeah, Josh, I mean, I think there's definitely potential to get out of this inning without any more damage done. I mean, you just got to really lock in here, just focus up and get this batter.
As Edison realized there was a force in every bag there and just puts it away in third. After running, runner at second, back to second.
Knox Redskins leading 6-2.
And we'll go into the bottom here as Knox leading The Falcons here in the 4 wins. Sponsored by Play It Again, Maryville, Guardians, Pro Painters, and Freeman Associate in LaPorte. Here on RCSPN TV. Play-by-play announcer Josh Regan and Dusty Carrasco as color commentator. We'd like to say thank you to both athletic departments for allowing us to do this game, and Knox and John Glenn. Here, Dusty, what's the good word here in the 4th inning stretch here? As we're back here, as the senior King steps in here.
Off for the John Glenn Falcons, number 3, Drew King.
Here in the top of the 5th. That one gets out of play here. Boyd finds the strike zone there as we go. A 2-0 count there. Just a bit outside.
Yeah, Josh, and the Redskins might have been able to muster up 5 runs there in the bottom of the 4th. But, I mean, this Falcons team is no strangers to the comeback as they try and get back in this one, Josh. I mean, how they say it, it's not over till it's over, right?
Absolutely. As he fishes on that one, he gets worried with the strikeout as we go.
Yeah, but just a really good pitch there by the Redskins pitcher, and my goodness, that was able to
Up next, number 4,
to pull him out of his
Allison.
batting box there, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Absolutely. As Leland Addison steps in here, taking ball 1, trying to jumpstart this offense here as we go. There's 1 out, just a bit inside. That ball is going to be a good piece of hitting there as Addison hits him where and on as we go. There's a nice base hit there for Leland.
Up next for your John Glenn Falcons, the leadoff hitter, number 6, Colin Hamill.
As Hamill's trying to keep going the goodwill here. Senior Addison put out for him. That one's fouled back. That one, great stop there from the catcher. That's 2 balls, 1 strike here. That's going to be grounded right to the shortstop. And an air throw allows the runner to go second.
Yeah, I mean, a sacrifice there for the Falcons, but that does amount to the second out of the inning, and yeah, I mean, it's looking a little rough here for the Falcons here in this top half of the fifth, but you know,
As
you've heard of 2-out rallies there, Josh, right?
absolutely 2-out rally after that fielder's choice here, and not too much out of the possibility as Hodgins swings and a miss as a 1-1 here. You can tell Hodgins has an area code and he wants it to be 405 if he goes.
And really beneficial there for the Falcons with that errant throw, as runner will move up to third, and potential for maybe one here in this top of the fifth there, Josh.
Absolutely. Just a chip in there as second strike there. It's a 2-2 count. Hodgins talking to the umpire, talking about how he went to learn a little bit here. So that's going to be caught there by the left fielder as Boyd gets out of trouble here in the top of the fifth. We'll go to the bottom on Regan's Corner Sports Network.
Yeah, I mean, Boyd just dealing there, able to put a 0 on that top of the fifth. And yeah, score will stay 6-2 as we go to the bottom of the fifth.
If you want a quality, trusted lawyer here in LaPorte County, go to see Freeman Associates. They've been doing it since 1984. Personal, family, and case law. Welcome back here as we go, folks. As the Redskins here we talked about the first matchup there, Dusty, a 2-3 ball game in Walkerton, as these Redskins so far have gotten their piece of revenge here, hosting this game at 4 wins in this Red River rivalry as we go between new conference mates as we go, as the first year of this conference realignment.
Leading off for the bottom of the fifth inning for your hometown Knox Redskins is number 6, Bryson Venice.
As Venice stands in here. That was a strike there. Two quick strikes there for the freshman here in Hamel. Denise fouls that one right back. As he's staying alive for a moment as he's gone.
Up next for your Knox Redskins, number 25, Rocco Venice.
Denise stands in here as Rocco. Samuel sets, fires. And 2 quick strikes there. Rocco right here, looking at 2. Gets a piece of that one.
Yeah, and just easy pickings there for the pitcher. Was able to get the second out of the inning. I mean, this is pretty good momentum there for the Falcons there, Josh. As they try to bring this momentum into the top of the 6th.
Absolutely. Just missing there. And a strike there. And a little easy play at second base there for pulling.
Yeah, just a simple inning there for the Falcons.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3 down as they try to
throw a shout out to our
bring
good
that
friend
momentum into the top of the 6th.
Broadcasted games for both of these
Absolutely.
schools for the
Folks, has
Jordan
been well
Falcons and the
with
Knox
that put out
Redskins.
as we go.
Tony the Boss Ross, who passed away this past October. He would love to be here and be part of this. He does have the best seat in the house. So for a few moments, I have a moment of silence. We appreciate it. Thank you.
As we just had a few moments of silence for the boss, Tony Ross, as we go. As he's covered both these schools for decades before his passing earlier, as we go, as one of the legends of the broadcasting space here in Northwest Indiana.
Leading off for your John Glenn Falcons tonight, I've probably been butchering his name all night. That is McKee Pulliam. Anyone wants to correct me on that, please feel free to stop up the press box. We'll get it right.
That's ball 1 here. That's 2 balls here for Pulliam. It's 3 here as we go. Mokai takes a walk.
Glenn Falcons number 13, Gabe Goodsell.
That's good sound. Leads the team coming in here. As it just misses there as we go, as Boyd. As Xavier fires. Do not forget to vote here in our athletes tournaments for our athletes of the year at Regan's Corner. We'll have the men's side later as that's a deep drive. That's going. And that's going to be in the gap there. That's good sale. Puts it on the board there as Paulian crosses as a double.
Yeah, that's huge there, Josh. I mean, fireworks coming for the Falcons just when you need them. Still 0 outs in the inning, and now we got a 6-3 ball game.
Absolutely. Now we got a ball game as good sale puts it away as we go with that double. As a first out of the inning there.
Archie West was the hitter, number 17. Up next, number 2, Regan B.
Braden Benwell. That's ball one. There, Dusty. Wouldn't it be sweet if Benwell just puts it over the fence here? Is that one? And on and scores here in the region. 3-2. The Hebron Hawks fall in their sophomore senior day as that's going to be a base hit. Spin well. Puts it up for an RBI single.
Up next for your John Glenn Falcons, number 8.
Yeah, Josh, and yet another run here for the Falcons. I mean, we talked about these comebacks for this John Glenn team, and now we're going to have a mound visit as the lead is cut to 2.
Absolutely.
I mean, did you expect anything less, Josh?
Not in this rivalry there, Dusty, as we go. As we talking about a pitcher's duel in the first 2 innings, and now it might just be a slugfest.
Falcons finally join in on it. And my goodness, only 1 out here in the top of the 6th, and we got a 2-run ball game.
Yes, we do. That's ball one there. Ball 2. As Boyd has been dealing most of this game. We're bouncing off. We're bowling back. And I can't catch my words today as we go. That's 2. Strike 1 there. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. 2-run ball game here, folks. That one's going to be stopped. There's a 3-1 count here. That's going to go right up the middle, right to the shortstop. And a much-needed double play there for the Redskins. As the shortstop is pumped, much chagrin on the Falcons side. But the Falcons put themselves back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you didn't want if you're the Falcons. But yeah, as you said, the Falcons do score 2, and now we got a 6-4 ball game as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
Absolutely. What are some keys for John Glenn to keep this good momentum going after that much-needed double play for Knox.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Falcons just got to, kind of keep it going. Whatever worked for them in that half of the inning, you got to kind of bring that into the seventh, as it will be the last chance there for the Falcons. But right here, you gotta just you gotta really keep this Redskins team at 6 runs, as 2-run deficit is definitely manageable, but anything more than that, it might be a little too steep as we approach the seventh.
Leading off for your Knox Redskins, the pitcher, Xavier, the X Factor, Boyd.
As Mr. Walter on fire there as the PA announcer for Knox. One of the best in the business as we go. As Boyd standing in here. Has just been inside there as Xavier pulls the matrix on that one, avoiding that one as we go. As a 1-1. As Addison puts it away. Boyd.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want if you're the Falcons. You know what I mean? You really want to 3 down here in the bottom of the sixth. And, this could possibly well be that.
Absolutely, as Miles McLaughlin stands in here. I was just missing there. That one's fouled right back into the netting. There's 2 balls there. There's a 2-2 count here to Miles. And an infield base hit there for McLaughlin.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, that is just an unfortunate drop for that ball to just drop right over the pitcher. I mean, there's absolutely nothing you can do if you're the pitcher or, second baseman, shortstop in that situation. And, that's going to be a runner on there for the Redskins.
Absolutely. And we'd like to give our buddy a special shout out, Brett Loftless, as he just got hired as one of the Savannah Bananas PA announcers. So there, just a little shout out to Mr. Loftless here as we go on Regan's Corner.
Up next for your Knox Redskins, Number 23, Chase Fletcher.
As Fletcher stands in there. So what's your thoughts on Brett getting hired by this fan of bananas? There, Dusty?
Yeah, I mean, just an interesting situation there. Yeah, definitely interesting, and yeah, maybe a good call.
Absolutely a great call there as we go. As a 1-1 count here. As congratulations to our buddy there as broadcasted, hosted a podcast for us several years ago as we go. That's just inside. Because that's going to eat him up. It's a little too casual as the Falcons here are.
Yeah, I mean, just another error here for the Falcons. I mean, this is not one of the errors that it looks like it's gonna come back to bite them. But
Justin Downs, the
my
batter
goodness,
for your
Josh,
Knox
it's been
Redskins, number 1.
an error parade here today here for the Falcons.
Absolutely. They came in with a fielding percentage of 89% on the year. But right now it's looking kind of bleak here in 4 wins as we go. Just needs to get out of this inning here. This half inning. After that unfortunate events here on second. And a swing and a miss. And they do as Hamill drops the hat on that breaking pitch.
Yeah, I mean, what a good pitch there, as able to keep this a 6-4 ball game, and we're just gonna see if the Falcons have any more magic in them. It's I mean, it's only been one game, but it was kind of a theme with these Regan's Corner Sports broadcasts, as there was able to get the comeback win there in that last one in thrilling fashion. I mean, it's maybe storybook here today, Josh, as they could potentially do it again.
Absolutely. We've seen a couple of walk-offs here as we were broadcasting in Walkerton this year as we go. No puns intended. That's Turnage.
After 6 complete innings, we have your Knox Redskins leading 6-4. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank each and every one of you that helped contribute. As a donation for tonight, the money went for the New Prairie baseball team, and our thoughts and prayers are with them and their families. Thank you all again for helping with those donations.
And we would like to say thank you to the donations as well here on Regan's Corner, as New Prairie has been a big part of our broadcast and network here in this last year. Unfortunate events last couple Thursdays ago when the buses turned over as we go in. The 2 balls, 1 strike. That's Turnage. Swings and misses here. There's a 2-2 count. And a swing and a miss. As Boyd strikes out Turnage as we go. And a swing and a miss as Addison gets fooled on that one. Swings right early a little bit here as Addison's got to adjust. Has a 2-0 count. Has a great eye there. Laying off of that one. As Boyd trying to get him to chase. And Boyd gets him to chase like he's a leading car in the Indy 500. As that one's going to be way out here as we go. As Addison is going to take a couple bags here.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, just a crazy occurrence of events right there. You have the one out here in the inning. I mean, they're going to discuss this. I mean, the coach, the Redskins coach is not happy.
As Knox is trying to say on the throw, he was doing around the horn after the catch there as we go.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, runner moves up to second, and I mean, the tying run will come to the plate, Josh.
That could haunt Knox here as we go as the runner on second. It's a 1-1 here. Is staying alive here as he fouls one back again. He's pitcher on pitcher here as Hamill trying to draw in a run on second. Excuse me, folks. Is that a little rough? As it's just bit inside. As Boyd seeing if Hamill is awake on that one as we go. As a fastball. That ball is driven, and that's going to be right to the left fielder. That one just dives into the net.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, a good piece of hitting, but just not able to get it to drop. I mean, that is a huge one. As that is now 2 outs in the inning, but I mean, still potential here. Maybe get a gapper. Maybe make it a 1-run ball game. I think the Falcons they still have a shot here, but I mean, 1 out to do it.
The strike there. He grounds that one off. That's 2 strikes here to Hodgins. That's just a bit outside there as we go. Oof. That's Hodgins staying alive there. Just a bit outside. 2-2.
Yeah, and what a take there, by the batter. I mean, kind of hard to lay off of that one with 2 strikes, but he lays off anyways.
As Hodgins works back in for a hitter's count here.
Yeah, I mean, he got a full count here, Josh. And 2 outs. I mean, what more could you ask for if you're in this situation?
And he comes back and walks here after being down 2 strikes to none here as we go.
Oh my, he's trying to get him to chase there, Josh, and is not able to do it. And I mean, the tying run will be on first base here, Josh.
And that's going to be a base hit here, or that's going to be more, as that's in the gap, as Pulliam going for a triple. And he ties the game. And John Glenn comes back.
Do you believe in miracles?
That's also a very good movie there. I mean,
yeah, 3-2 count, it's 2 outs. Actually, an 0-2 count. That went 3-2, but my goodness, I mean, I was saying storybook, and I was thinking, maybe they didn't have a chance, but my goodness, we got a tie ball game here in the top of the 7th, just like that.
Absolutely.
Insane, Josh. Insane.
That's one of the reasons why Pulliam was one of our players to watch. As a pitching change.
The new pitcher for the Knox Redskins, Bryson Denise.
As V stands in here. 6.1 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, and 6 walks on the year.
Yeah, Josh, and this is a huge pitching change as the winning run now at third after that that insane triple there for the Falcons. And I mean, all you have to do is find a gap, find some green, and this one's going to be in the books.
Absolutely. Too bad the Penn and New Prairie game got rained down last week. We could have had a bunch of Masters puns as we go. As good sell. Diving down, trying.
Oh my. Maybe a half a second difference between that being the go-ahead run and this game being still tied.
Absolutely. As Knox trying to walk it off here. As these two teams are that even here, as John Glenn has some life after that triple from
Yeah.
Melkai.
And now it's potential here, as you said, for the walk-off here for the Redskins here in the bottom of the 7th, tied up at 6. I mean, what more could you have asked for in this matchup?
Absolutely. We like to say thank you to our sponsors and Guardian Pro Painters. And Freeman and Associates. And play it again, Maryville, as we go into it.
And off at the bottom of the 7th inning for the hometown Knox Redskins, number 15, Connor Lenhart.
As Lenhart stands in. As he fouls that one off, Lenhart. As the Redskins trying to walk it off here in 4-1's field. Just a bit inside there. It's a 1-1. That ball is driven and caught by the center fielder.
Yeah, Josh, that one looked like it was going to drop, no doubt. And the center fielder covered so much ground to get that out.
That was a much needed out there as we go. As he put some good metal on that one as we go.
Yeah, I mean, that not only would have been still as that one comes in, up and in on the batter. That one, not only would have been still 0 outs in the inning, but that could have been trouble. Maybe a triple, but definitely a double.
I would definitely say a double on that one as we go. But nonetheless, as a 1-1. There's a 2-1 count here. That one fouled back here as a 2-2. Great play by Addison there as he puts it away on a tough hop, making it look easy.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, a tough play there, but able to get it done, able to get the second out of the inning, and a big one at that.
Absolutely, it's Hamill. Fools Rocco on this one as we go. 2 quick strikes here. Rocco. And he gone. As Hamill, cooler and the cool cover on that strikeout as we go.
Yeah, absolutely massive. I mean, it was pretty much 3 up, 3 down. You know, not the easiest
All right,
of
folks, at the end of
3
7, we
outs
have a
there,
tie
but
score, 6-6.
you know, able to get it done, and here we go, Josh. Extra innings in this one.
Extra innings. As both Knox and John Glenn said, we're playing at a minor league ballpark. Let's just play 9 tonight as we go. As we're at 8. Here in the extras. As both teams want to end it here in the 8th. I find these extra inning rules from state to state very interesting. As did you know there, Dusty, in the state of Michigan, our neighbors, that they start a runner at second, like the majors and extras. And here in the state of Indiana, they're going traditional, where they just play it like a regular ball game. There's nobody at second as we go. We start this off here.
Up next for your John Glenn Falcons, number 17, Archer Russ.
There's Russ standing in here. Russ in his last plate appearance. Triple. That ball is crushed into the right field above.
Yeah, it sounded really good off the bat, but just, I mean, it just kind of floated up there, Josh, and yeah, that's going to be easy first out here in the top of the 8th.
Absolutely. As our game of the week here on Regan's Corner Sports Network. That one's fouled back. As hopefully Curry's senior day did not get moved up to today, as that one's fouled back for baseball, as we'll be at New Prairie Wednesday. There's 2 strikes here. That's going to be a ground out there as Benny trying to put on his Jets. No placeholder on that one as we go.
Up next for John Glenn, number 8, Gavin Bowman.
As Bowman standing in here. Even though the net was there, it scared the little genies out of me as we go. As a 1-1. Just a bit inside. Those 2 balls. As that hop eats the third baseman. There, Dusty. That could be some momentum for John Glenn.
John Glenn Falcons number 3, Drew King.
As King steps in here, as maybe a 2-out rally here. There's a strike there. Just a bit outside as a 1-1. This. Oh, a stolen base there, King. Spark plugging this offense in this 2-out. There's a 3-1 count here. And a walk here. With Addison standing in here. There's Leland.
Leland Allison, number 4, for John Glenn.
A little excuse me swing, a little comfortable fighting swing as we go. That one just misses. That's a very pouring moment here as the senior has 2 on. That one forcing Addison to dip, dive, and duck as we go. If Rocco stays in there a split second more, that could have been a strike as we go. It's a 3-1. That's 2 strikes here. Addison thought that was a little outside as we go. As the breeze coming here, spring day, and that's going to be a walk as the bases are now loaded here. And another possible pitching change. Dusty, what's your thoughts on the bases being loaded here?
Leadoff hitter, Colin Hummel.
Yeah, I mean, here in the top of the 8th thus far, it's been really eventful as we do have bases loaded. It is 2 outs, but bases loaded. The Falcons, potentially looking to make some noise as they can get at least 1 run here in the top of the 8th. This is going to be really beneficial here for the Falcons.
A strike there is a much-needed strike for Bryson Venison on the play. Just missing that strike zone there. It's a good eye shown by Hummel. Just missing there. It's a 2-2. This umpire's been very good for both teams here as we go. Really no complaints here as a broadcaster as we go. Bases loaded. And a swing and a miss as Venice pumped up after that. Strikeout here, and we'll go into the bottom.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, it was trouble there for the Redskins, but with 2 outs, the pitcher comes in clutch and gets the 3rd out of the inning. I mean, my goodness, that's talk about pressure there, Josh.
Absolutely. As we'll go into the 9th. As we go into the bottom of the 8th here. Sixes here, and as Knox trying to walk it off here in the bottom of the 8th.
Come on, go get a game, Redskins!
It's Hamill on the mound.
Leading off in the bottom of the 8th for your hometown Knox Redskins, the leadoff hitter, number 3, Ray Boyd.
Let's go, Ray! Come on, Ray, be a big bat now. Let's go! Come on, Raymond.
As Boyd stands in here.
Good eye, way to watch.
There's ball 1 here. As a strike here, 1-1 here. That was a nice put out there.
Up next for your hometown Knox Redskins, number 8, Xavier Boyd.
As Boyd stands in here. As the day turns into night here, as we go. And a nice catch there. Nice. Down up. There by the left fielder.
Next for your Knox Redskins, number 2, Miles McLaughlin.
As McLaughlin standing in here. That one skips in for ball 1. As Hamill is rolling a stone as we go. Just missing. So 1-1. 2 balls. 2-1 count here. As Hamlin freezes. Miles in on that breaking pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Oh my, Jocelyn. Would you look at that? I mean, this is not the MLB, but we're going
After
9.
8 innings, the score
As
remains
we're going to go 9 here. There, Dusty. I was kind of joking around, but we will not. Here going into 9, as this was definitely lived up to be the game of the week so far. Here on a Monday, as we go 6-6 here in the 9th.
Yeah, I mean, pretty crazy there, Josh. As this was a 6-2 ball game at one point, and you know it was still 6-4 there in the top of the 7th, and the Falcons able to muster up a couple runs and send this to extras, and now we're in the 9th.
Absolutely.
Just crazy.
June 1st, if we convert format again.
Leading off for the John Glenn Falcons in the top of the 9th inning is number 1, Brendan Hodges.
As Hodgins trying to start us off here in the top of the 9th. That's going to be a ground out there. Pulling. With a triple in his last one, a couple RBIs with it, putting the Redskins tied here. And a big swing there as we go. There, Dusty, as Malachi trying to go yard on that one as we go.
Yeah, I mean, really just trying to take the lead in one swing, but not able to pay off as we got a 1-1 count.
That one just misses. That's going to be a single base hit here. As Malachi stays out on that one as we go.
For
On his
John
day.
Glenn Falcons, number 13, Gabe Goodsell.
As Goodsell stands in here. We saw a Goodsell diving on that ground out there, trying to get another run, break the tie. As ball 1 here, as Venice is going against the wind here on that one. That one fouled back. That's a 1-1. There's a 2-0 count there as we go. As that one just misses. Venice trying to do a little Steph Curry there, trying to get that strikeout called. Trying to pull. That ball is going to be right there, and a little bit of a Texas blooper there. That's going to eat the center fielder alive. And good sale's going to move in, and it's going to be out of plate. And he is safe. And John Glenn takes the lead.
Oh my, bang, bang at the plate. And they're going to call it safe. I mean, and no review to even think about changing this call. I
Up
mean,
next for your John Glenn Falcons is number
that is
17.
insane. I mean, it looked like he got in there. But bang, bang, just going the Falcons' way. And from 6-2 to 7-6, Josh.
Absolutely. That's good sale.
Some might say cinema.
Absolutely here.
Absolute cinema.
Both games have been this year of this rivalry. We had the thriller in Washington, and now here at 4 wins as we go. As these two never disappoint when they play each other, as that's going to be ball one. That's 2 balls here. As the Venice connection here, trying to work here for Knox. They get back here with only 1 run with a chance. Next half inning to walk it off. As that's going to be a walk. Oh.
John Glenn Falcons number 2, Regan Benwell.
Benwell standing in here. So that one's fouled back. That's 2. Two strikes here. It's Benwell. And the fence gets him looking.
Up next for the John Glenn Falcons.
Yeah, huge out there for the Redskins. Able to get the second out of the inning, and a well-needed one at that.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's contact.
As that one hits the press box here.
Oh my. Yeah, I mean, if he would have been able to straighten that one out, that's definitely trouble for the Redskins.
That's going to be another foul ball. And that's going to be on the concourse again here. As 2 strikes here as the South Bend sky lit up here. as Hamill, one of the players of the game here for the Falcons. And strike 3. We'll go into the bottom as Venice gets him looking. As Hamill was a deer in headlights on that one.
Yeah, I mean, just a huge out there for the Redskins on that final and third out. But the Falcons do take the lead there in the top of the ninth as it's a one-run ball game as the Redskins try to keep this one going in the bottom of the ninth.
And Hamill looking to get the win here.
Off in the bottom of the ninth for your Knox hometown Redskins, number 35, Kane Weber.
As Weber stands in here. That's ball 1 here. It's a 1-1 here. As a little excuse me swing from Weber on that one as we go. And Hamill gets him on the play there as another strikeout.
Up next for your hometown Knox Redskins, number 23, Chase.
Yeah, Josh, yeah. Another strikeout here for the Falcons. And I believe that's nearly 10 on the day. And, I mean, that is just an absolutely massive out as that one gets away.
That was 2 strikes here. Trying to get him fishing on that one. That's going to be a base hit here.
Yeah, I mean, the Redskins not saying die just yet as able to get something going with 1 down as they'll have a runner on first.
The Knox Redskins, number 1, Justin Down.
This down stands in here. It's a 1-1. 2. So 1-1. That was going to foul there. And one heck of a catch there by the first baseman. Pulling his best Anthony Rizzo impression on that one as we go.
Up next for you, Knox.
My goodness, Josh. Just when you thought this game had it all. What a play there, Josh.
I wish we got the web gem on that one as we go. We could send that one to ESPN as we, hopefully somebody's got that as we go. Because that was 1 strike.
Oh my, this game has had everything. Everything you could possibly ask for.
That's a 1-1.
They might just do it.
And that's going to be lost in the lights here. And then Knox is going to tie it up.
Man, I was just about to say, the game isn't even over just yet, and my goodness, it's real now.
Up next for you, Knox. Redskin number 6, Bryson Denise.
Denise stands in here.
What are the odds of that happening with 2 down?
Well, we would be blaming on John Glenn not having lights, but they just put lights in this year. So there's really no excuse for that one as we go. But again, Major League lights or minor league lights is a lot different than a high school lights. But nonetheless, we're going to talk about blinded by the lights as we go.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very unfortunate there for the Falcons, but, I mean, the fans are getting every penny of their butt.
Absolutely. It was a good night to donate to New Prairie Baseball for that tragedy event, as that's going to be a stolen base. As they're going to call it out on that one.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, it looked as if he dropped the ball, but I guess they're going to call, maybe the runner sliding into the mitt, maybe?
They're going to call got him on the transfer.
To the top of the 10th. Score
Oh, okay, so he dropped the ball in the transfer.
Yep, he dropped the ball on the transfer.
Oh, my. I mean, let's go 10, Josh. Why not?
Why not at this point? I mean,
why not?
You are playing the Cubs building. The way they're playing, you might as well just go 2 and play 2 games in 1. A little Ernie Banks for you as we go.
Yeah, I mean, let's go 14. Let's go to the distance, Josh.
Let's go 14 at this moment in time as these kids are going to be sleeping in class tomorrow as we go.
Folks, we'd like to thank both schools for a tremendous turnout tonight.
Just crazy.
It's been a great game.
Crazy there, Josh.
Thank you all for coming.
We go to the top of the 10, still knotted up. That's it.
Absolutely. As we like to, special thank you to Freeman Associates in LaPorte and
leading off from the top of the
played again Maryville and Guardian Pro Painters.
Drew King.
As Drew King trying to start it up again. For these Falcons, as they've been soaring high the last couple. innings here. Try and get the momentum back here. Set ball. Just out of play here. The 1-1. The 2-1 here. That one just misses as a 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, that one's, almost in there, but gets a little too high for the umpire's liking.
That ball is going to get down here.
Man, what a shot it was. My goodness. Off the bat, I mean, that looked like it was going to spell extra bases, but I mean, he'll settle for a single.
Absolutely.
Up
As
next
we're
for the
going
Giants
into
and
it.
Falcons, number 4, Leland Allison.
As Leland Allison staying in here. As we're in a pickle. Not anymore, as that pickle turns into a stolen base as we go. That one skips into Rocco finishes love as we go. That was a 1-1 here to Addison. Addison's been solid on the glove work there tonight. Couple hits of himself as well. As he's gonna bunt it. As Fennis getting almost tripped up there as we go. Runner moves to third.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a sacrifice there as the runner will move into scoring position there at third. And, I mean, again, Josh, the Falcons threatening.
Absolutely. Playing a little bit of small ball here. As that one, don't know how that did not hit him on the play.
Yeah, it really went right by him. That was a close one, as just not able to hit him.
As that's going to be 2 balls, 0 strikes. And a swing and a miss. It's Hamill. Going against the wind on that one. Having a little bit of a Bob Stinker song in his head as we go. As again, as the wind behind that swing, if he would make contact to that one. And gets it looking here as Venice drops the hat. on that breaking pitch.
Next up for the John Glenn Falcons, number 1, Brendan Hodges.
As Hodgins stands in here, runner on third. Tying ball game here. At the top of the 8th inning. Ball 1 here. The senior. The captain of the Falcons, the cap. He fouls that one off. That's a 1-1. As a late night here in Fort Wayne's Field. As a thrilling game as that one just about found the strike zone. As Venice fires just a bit inside. As Hodgins moves for 4 Ds of dodgeball. Dip, dodge, and dodge on that one. Avoiding that and making the count to 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, able to get the second out of the inning, but here it's 3-1, and he's gonna hit him. I mean, oh my, no replay on that one, but you didn't even need to lean into it. That's ball 4. I don't see why he would lean into that one. What do you think, Josh?
As they are doing a redo here.
I mean, I don't think he leaned in, because it would have been ball 4. It'd be silly for him to lean in, right, Josh? It'd be silly for him to lean in. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
As they're doing a redo here as we go.
Yeah. I mean, and with that, I think the Redskins aren't too happy. I mean, but yeah, I guess this is the way to kind of even it out a little bit, right?
I guess there, Dusty. I'm still baffled on the redo there. And now Knox side saying ball never lies as we go on that one. And John Glenn saying that he never even dipped his shoulder into it as we go into the bottom of the 10th.
Yeah, Josh. I mean, that's just crazy. There was the batter getting hit, and it looked like it was gonna take his base. They call him out, and then everybody storming off the field. They they call a redo, and I mean it turns out to be the same result in the end, anyways, Josh.
Absolutely. We called the wiffle ball game yesterday, and there was a lot of redos in that game, and a lot of kind of pitchers kind of touch there as you're getting back to Sandlot days with that redo here on that one.
Okay, come on, Redskins, let's go get a game here. Let's go get it. Go, Big Red. 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 Go, Big Red.
Leading off to the bottom of the 10th inning for the Knox Redskins, number 6, Bryson Denise.
Denise stands in here as the crowd here on the Knox side is pumped up. Samuels. Starts with a ball here. swing and a miss here. Just beats the throw there as Archer just barely does not have him on that
Knox
one.
Redskins number 25, Rocco Nene.
Yeah, I mean, nearly a bang play that does go the Redskins' way, and just like that, they have the winning run at first.
As now, runner gets the third here. And nobody out. And runners on the corners here in the 10th. It's looking much like it did in Washington, but on the opposite side here.
Number 3, the leadoff hitter, Regan.
As Hamill, for how much he's holding down here, he's got to do it again. In this situation, don't you intentionally
Josh,
walk
I mean that.
there, Dusty? Maybe a intentional walk here wouldn't be such a bad idea, and just point to the bag. So with everyone
Yeah,
here.
I mean, I really think it just depends on the batter, right? And yeah, I think if you really don't want to face this batter, you could, but I think there we go.
And that's going to be a walk-off here as the Redskins turn the favor to John Glenn and walk it off here in Four Winds Field as we represent both schools here. And we'd like to say thank you to both schools for allowing us to broadcast this game, as it was a thriller here at Four Winds.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, this game had it all. I mean, back and forth, tying it up. Just, just really everything you could ask for. And, yeah, I mean, it's going to be the Redskins coming on top of this one. And they get the walk-off, and they're going to win it 8-7.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a well-fought game, here by both squads, and I think that both teams, deserve credit for putting on a show here tonight, and it's going to be the Redskins coming out on top of this one, and it's going to be the ball game as Redskins will walk it off 8, and they will win it 8-7.
Absolutely, and we'll be having our player of the game announced on Instagram on Regan's Corner Sports Network from both schools. So, until next time, we are here at Regan's Corner Sports Network, where the athletes come first, and have a good Big Red Night, and go Falcons.